Meanwhile, Delhi Police and Rapid Action Force personnel have been deployed at Jantar Mantar as the Congress party stages a satyagrah at Delhi's Jantar Mantar against the Agnipath recruitment scheme for enrollment in the Indian Armed Forces. And those are visuals of the Congress party staging a satyagrah against the Agnipath scheme. Sumi, our correspondent, covering this particular protest there at Jantar Mantar. Sumi, give us a sense of the leaders gathered there. What are they demanding, even as the government is insisting that, and the Air Force Chief himself reiterating that youth and aspirants should clarify what the scheme is all about. But now let's talk about the Congress Satyagrah, as they're calling it.
यहाँ पे रात को 12 बजे तक
Yes, absolutely. Along with the youth, the opposition has also now come on the roads. And in fact, we're witnessing a massive protest here. Several prominent leaders of Congress have gathered numbers. And RAF personnel are also trying to
मैं देश की जनता के सामने जरूर ये बात रखूंगा
Rahul Gandhi will
ये जो कर रहे हैं
and it is important to know that Priyanka Gandhi is already here along with
सत्य को परेशान करने से या जेल में डालने से ना कंस का शासन सलामत रहा था ना रावण का रहा था ना अंग्रेजों का रहा था तो मोदी और अमित शाह का ऐसी परेशानी करने से शासन सलामत नहीं रहेगा अब लड़ते रहेंगे
way of minting money, and in fact is a way of making money for the central government, and that's what the Congress has been saying constantly. And there are several prominent leaders who have come on the roads to protest against this very scheme, and their sole demand is that BJP Sarkar should take away the Agnipath, should withdraw the Agnipath scheme. In fact, the youth is being constantly misled, and the Agnipath scheme will be a huge flop when it comes to employing youth. However, BJP has also been giving several statements dismissing this very theory by the opposition, and in fact the Congress has been claiming that it is not an HR management scheme for the armed forces, but it is a business for the central government, and the youth will be exploited, and this should not be done by the Bharatiya Janata Party, and that is what all the speeches are about. Several leaders have already spoken. In fact, we are just seeing Vijay Singh speaking. In fact, he also targeted the Bharatiya Janata Party for the way of recruitment in the state of Gujarat. In fact, there's another leader who has now taken the stage, and their sole demand is that the withdrawal should happen. And in fact, at 2, we will also see the Department of Military Affairs, the Additional Secretary Anil Puri will be doing a press conference dismissing all sorts of rumor mongering that is being done by the opposition. In fact, this morning we had seen how Amit Malviya has also taken to Twitter to give out a video of Rahul Gandhi misleading from one of his Shakti Shivir as well. And today, Rahul Gandhi, on Rahul Gandhi's birthday, Rahul Gandhi also took to Twitter to say all his, to give out a message to all his fellow congressmen to not celebrate his birthday but to observe protests across the country. However, they are dismissing the violent nature of the protest. The youth should not resort to any sort of violence. The kind of trains that are getting cancelled because they are taking over several railway stations across the country, that is somewhere the Congress is not sponsoring, and that is what they have been claiming as well.
Right, Sumi, the Congress had earlier said that the decision was taken as, well, this is a satyagrah in solidarity with the youth of the country. That's what Congress leaders are saying. Give us a sense of the Congress youth leaders who are present there, and what exactly are their objections? Well, one is, of course, the time period. They want it perhaps to be more than 4 years. But the government has made it clear that, well, this is not a job as such. It's a scheme. What answer do they have to that? It's a scheme for employment that leaves them with training, that gives them an opportunity to don the colors and the uniform of the Indian Army and the Air Force and the Indian Navy as well. Well, the government is very clear on what it is offering. Then why are they supporting it instead of clarifying? What do the youth leaders present say there?
बेरोजगार बना रहे हो, क्यों उनको भूतपूर्व बना रहे हो?
The youth leaders
तो
also
मैं
have a
request
similar
करती हूँ
notion in
honorable
mind
Prime
that it is
Minister
a
को, अब भी
ill-conceived
जाग जाओ
and not a
और ये
properly
योजना
structured
वापस
scheme
लो।
for the youth. And in fact, that is what they have been putting out in their form of tweets and the protests as well. We had seen how the Congress youth leader Srinivas had
पंजाब की धरती
also
से आए
spoken to the media this morning.
हमारे
And in fact,
सांसद
here
साथी
Singh Gohil has
भाई
again taken
उजला
the
जी से मैं
stage.
विनती
And in
करता हूं कि आए और अपनी
fact,
बात
now another youth leader of Congress
बहुत ही
who also
माननीय
happens to be an MP
Senior Congress leadership
has now taken to the stage, and in fact
जो
they all are saying the same thing, that it is
सत्याग्रह
an
करने के
ill-conceived
लिए
notion. However, they have a problem with the
जंतर
duration of
मंतर
the
पे
entire
कतर हुई है।
scheme. But the central government has brought several amendments
ये वो
already.
कांग्रेस
There has
leadership
been
है
a second meeting that
जो
had
देश
taken
की
place, in
आजादी से
fact,
लेकर
by the Rajnath
जब
Singh
भी
government,
देश
and
पे
in
कोई
fact Rajnath
आबादी आई
Singh,
है,
he met the
जब भी
services
कोई
chief,
मुश्किल बनी
and they
है,
are trying to bring all
तो ये
sorts of
कांग्रेस
amendments
की
that will
leadership
help
के
the youth
खून के
to
अंदर है।
have a proper perception
वो
about the Agnipath scheme.
लोग आवाज बनकर जमीन से लेकर राज्य से लेकर दिल्ली तक
So, well, Congress leaders there staging a protest in solidarity with, they say, with the youth of the country who are protesting against the Agnipath scheme. Congress leaders, top brass, as well as members of the CWC, and even Priyanka Gandhi present there. Our correspondent Sumi on that story. Well, Sumi, you stay on that story. We'll be back with you throughout the day for more. Meanwhile, moving on, let's take a look at what's happening in Assam, a state that's reeling under floods and with lakhs affected as heavy rains continue.